Everybody, Mikey Ice. I got my brother Tails, aka Cyber Yoga. Reaching out to Tails because this is Black History Month, and I feel a lot of our stories need to be told, for future generations, and this is something that I feel that's important, because there is a lot of brothers like yourself and myself. A lot of times our story kind of like just kind of get pushed a little bit pushed to the side, because of the all the breaking competitions and stuff like that. So Tails, what's your perspective though, bro? Like, I remember all the times you were talking to me about music, and you feel like a lot of the break beats and music that we're dancing to today is kind of like, it seems like repetitive. It's not really taking us to the next level. Like, can you share your thoughts on that?
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me, Mikey Ice.
Thank you.
Yeah, my thoughts about that is that we're in the year 2025. So, of course, my style and my concept is around futuristic spirituality. So spirituality integrated with tech and now and innovation. And my thoughts about this was about why are there not any artists pushing the breakbeats to the higher level, high frequency, or even around this time, 2025 breaks, but new innovative breaks. Of course, the inspiration and the foundation comes from the 80s and early 90s gold era hip hop, but I like to see more of a forward-thinking approach to the breaks moving forward from now. What does it sound like? What does it look like? Or maybe even higher frequency vibration, because what we're doing is so spiritual, it's so divine as a dance. Why not match it with the times we dance now with the futuristic spirituality? So just my thoughts on that. Again, my roots are always in the foundation of breaking. Started in '96, inspiration of Easy Rock in Asia, Turner 2. Those are my foundation, and of course watching Kenny and Roxy McCoo. But we were always about loving the foundation, but West Coast Rockers California was always about about innovation from Cali style. Of course our inspiration, was style elements as well, but we had to find our own style and our own unique approach to the dancing amongst our inspirations, Rocksteady, Style Elements, and Renegades, whatever. So
yes,
it's about us finding our own way and the perfect integration of learning the foundation and being true to your style, like repping your style. That was. So for me, I grew up in the early 90s. I was in the breaking scenes and events. But at the same time, I was going to techno parties. I was going to all the drum and bass parties, all the raves all across up north and Southern California, all the raves. I was training in the b-boy world, but I was also practicing in the rave scene. So I was getting a lot of downloads and concepts from drum and bass. So it made my style look the way it is because of the music and the influence.
And was this your beginnings? Was this in Buena Park, like with Dino?
Awesome, yeah. So it started off in Anaheim first, and Fullerton. Then I met Dino later on from Buena Park, and that's what inspired us going to all the drum and bass parties during the b-boy scene. So yeah, Dino was a huge influence as far as me going to parties and listening to techno, drum and bass, and house integrated. So us listening to all these different styles of music basically created our style of movement in our dance.
And what year was that when you first met Dino?
I met Dino around 96. 96.
96.
The breakdown 96, and that's when BFM, Battle, West Coast Rockers, Kulski was around, Fullerton, Anaheim, Orange County. That's what started West Coast. No, actually, I got in West Coast Rockers that same day of that jam called The Breakdown in 96 with Dino, Kulski, and everyone else around.
Yo, what's crazy? I asked Dino about when Easy Rock did the Overflow video, when it was you, Shamrock, Jeddick, Kulski, and Dino.
Yep.
Whose backyard was that?
That was Shamrock's backyard.
Shamrock,
that
okay.
Was Shamrock. Shout out to Shamrock. Shamrock was the most hip-hop b-boy I've ever known.
Really?
Before, bro.
Orange County?
Orange County, bro. He had the big boombox. He had the shield. He was rocking. Like, I'm like, yo, that's a b-boy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Shamrock. But yeah, that was all done in Shamrock's, I think, shower or bathroom or something. But
yeah.
Shamrock's house. Good times, good memories on the Easy Rock Overflow video.
That was kind of like one of the first times that I heard about you. You know, but it was crazy because the footage was real dark.
It was really dark.
It was really dark. Nobody didn't have a camera. I mean, a light on their camera.
Yeah.
So that was my glimpse of you, though. You know, something too I wanted to jump into because, you know, 6-7 months ago, Lord Jamar was saying something about as far as like black people, like we don't do that dance anymore. I understand what he means. You know, and then I seen another documentary called Microphone Check, you know, with another brother named Tariq. And he was saying that us as black people, like, we don't do that no more. And I'm hoping that he sees this video. And I want to ask you, can you share your thoughts on that?
Yes, my thoughts. I think it's very unfortunate. And I think he doesn't understand the complexity and the depth and the mission of hip-hop. Hip-hop is a technology. It's a technology that's been downloaded to us to create out of nothing. And I feel like hip-hop is the only art form, well, the integrity of hip-hop, I would say like 80s, early 90s, golden era, was meant to advance the human collective. Because if you think about hip-hop in itself, it's the only art form that focuses on innovation around the arts and community. B-boying. I mean, look at what B-boys and B-girls are doing now to this day. It's advancement. It's like B-boys and B-girls are the most advanced dancers of movement and dance and spirituality and complex movement gymnastics. It's the most advanced. Hip-hop, multi-billion-dollar industry. Graffiti, it's a language, right? It's a technology. It's like the Power Girls, technology, right? The beatboxing, where a person can channel energy through their, through their mouth, their vocal cords. And then the most important aspect that no one really talks about is the knowledge of hip hop, knowledge of self, knowledge of your divine and your purpose moving forward in this 3D matrix. You know, how we navigate. Okay, hip hop. Hip hop is about basically essentially upgrading yourself. So for me as a b-boy from 30 years, 30 years, 48, still in effect because of I've integrated hip hop into my system, into my body, with the discipline and the training and the focus and the spirituality and the culture and the foundation and the community around breaking. It was my safe space where it's where I could go to feel not judged and to feel loved and to be accepted and to find my own inner divine through my practice and my challenges. So it's always been through hip hop. So Jamor, I think it's about your influences, who you are, and your loss. And I hope that God's going to bless you to open your eyes to truly see that b-boys are a huge component to this art of hip hop.
Right.
It's system comes in and changes it and inverts it. Because that is the agenda. But the real, true foundation of hip hop and the roots, we're here to stay. And
right.
You know what? Our respect to you, bro. But you know what? You're lost. You're lost. And I hope God opens your heart to truly see. And I hope that you can actually repent on what you said because it's not true.
Right. There's so many legendary brothers. I'm gonna name them off the top like that. I can remember starting with Actual Force, Gavin. Number 2, The Family.
Oh my God.
Ibrahim.
Oh my God. Oh my. See though, those are all my influences, right? So they paved the way. They were the foundation. That inspired me, and now to the next generation. And that's the beauty about b-boy and b-girl. Like right now, it's even more immersed in culture. And now it's worldwide thanks to technology. So Lord Jamal, bro, you're lost, brother. You're lost. And it's your influences. Like you got lost, and it's like I feel like you truly lost the essence of the whole point.
Yeah.
Integration, spiritual technology, moving forward in the future. It is a technology. Hip hop is not just something that's made in. No, it's a download from the Akasha, from God. We're here to find our true calling and find a new way to evolve as a collective through spiritual dance, breaking, b-boying. That's it.
Thank you for that, Tails. I appreciate it. You want to give a shout out, or you have a final message that you would like to leave with anybody that's watching this to inspire them?
I would say shout out to Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior God, number 1, because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here. But I would say dancers. I'm sharing this from my heart. It's been on my heart, this whole week. I feel like a lot of b-boys and b-girls are very advanced as far as movers and dancers. But just as important, you need to get advanced with your spirituality and your intellect, and to be more mature. So this is more catered towards the elder b-boys and b-girls, the ones that are a little bit older. Your life isn't just dance. You know, dancing is one part of who we are and why we're here. But don't forget to integrate the spirituality into your life. It's just as important. And to be a husband, a brother, a wife, a mother, and to be mature with your adulthood and as you are as a human being, and not just the dance. Focus on, you know, the dance is great, it's one part, but I see a lot of amazing dancers, but not a lot of amazing human beings outside the dance, which is just as important. So my practice is built on mind, body, and spirit unison, cyber yoga. Just focus on that. Focus on loving yourself, loving others, forgiveness and kindness. And don't forget, hip-hop is a place where we all come together as a collective, one love. That's it.
Thank you, those brother. I appreciate you, Tells.
Blessings, bro.
Peace.